of 8. Leaves it with 2 to go on second down.
Next receivers help spread the defense out, and they were able to come through with a slash and run.
But to that point, it's going to be interesting to see the personnel chess match as this one progresses.
Yeah, you're exactly right. Can they continue to create running lanes out of passing sets? And if so, it's going to be a long day for the defense.
They'll fake the jet sweep. And now it's Jackson off play action. That's caught by his tight end, Evan Ingram. And out across midfield down to the 45. 22 yards there, a first down.
That's good.
Well, partner, that's the start that you want right there. And you know he spent the entire offseason throwing hundreds, I'd probably say thousands of passes, getting ready for that moment. The first throw of the new season. He's dreamed about it, thought about it, and now it's out of the way.
Now 1 for 1, a lot more to go. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down. From the 42-yard line, here's second down and 7. Now it's Jackson. Wide open receiver complete. And all the way home for the Broncos score. Romeo Doubs, 41 yards. And the Broncos are on the board here first in the season opener. Brandon Aubrey now for the extra point. And he's got it. 7-0 Broncos. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. Fighting through at the 25. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. They were forced to punt on their initial drive of the new season. Now they're ready to go as they begin again with a 1st and 10. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Trayvon Walker makes the tackle. And as a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle, that's what we saw right there.
Yeah, and that's what their job is. And really, a lot of the time, they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game because you know those defensive ends, they're like in a sprinter stance. They're just headed straight for the quarterback. That was good, Rick.
Over the middle, and there's a diving catch. Okay, so the personal foul penalty, and those are some important yards lost right there.
Yeah, it all comes down to discipline, doesn't it? And every team tells us that they coach it, they preach it. In this case, it slipped a little bit.
Now Winston. That's complete, left side to Bateman. Now he's loose down the left sideline. And all the way down to the 5. A big play there on the catch and run. 62 yards.
It's got to feel good to hit on one of these in the first quarter of a brand new season. They're hoping this duo can really make some noise this year. And this is a great start. A big play here early in the ball game.
In motion right is the running back. Winston escaping the pressure right. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Brought down by Trayvon Walker on the pass rush. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Second quarter now, Titans in possession of the football. As they come up now, 2nd and goal. Inside handoff to Mixon. And he'll get 4 there, down to about the 12-yard line.
But they didn't get a whole lot out of that one, but I think you got to continue to try and run it and try and keep the defense honest.
You mean, or else they'll just sit back, dare you to throw it on every down?
Yeah, you get your quarterback hit a lot that way, too.
A big play if you think about it right now in this season opener. It's 3rd and goal. Throwing, Winston. Out to the left. That's where the tight end Moreau is. That pass play good for 7, but it still brings up a 4th and goal. So now the Titans are going to call upon their field goal unit here. From the left hash, should be a fairly easy one here. And this one is right through. So a long drive gets him down inside the 5, but ultimately they settle for just the field goal.
And I have to think that if maybe they were a yard closer, that would have made their decision tougher, and I think they likely would have gone for it. But in this situation, they just decided to take the 3, and I think it was a smart move.
Here comes Khalif Raymond from his end zone. And good coverage defensively. They wouldn't let him get ahead of steam going, and he'll be brought down at the 15.
15-yard line.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. They were successful last time finding the end zone on their opening drive of the season. And they'll get another shot here with a 1st and 10. And a really good show of force there as he gets through for 4 tough yards.
Nice chunky yards on 1st down. It really opens up your options for what you want to do on 2nd. You go right back to him and hope he explodes, or sucker the defense in before throwing over the top.
And he'll lose yardage on this one, back to the 13. We'll see what they have drawn up here, a little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a 1st down. And now maybe they want some extra time to talk about this 3rd and long play as we'll get a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. Got an extra defensive back out there for the Titans now here for 3rd down. To throw is Jackson. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. Give him 30 yards there.
Now that one hurts defensively. They force him into 3rd and long, had the advantage, yet they give up the big play right there.
Yeah, their offense was already warming up on the sideline, ready to come out. So much for that 3 and out. Just like that, out of danger and up past the 40 now for 1st and 10. Now a give to Gibbs, running left. Yeah, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling.
Coming in, he really liked his chance of having a big year based on a terrific offseason. And runs like that on opening weekend show that he's right.
So operating from Tennessee territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. Play action. Now Jackson. Buying time to his left. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. The escapability in evidence there is that one good for 15 and a 1st.
Denver Broncos. 1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Throwing is Jackson.
Everybody's got a song called Rockstar, running up the pop charts. with today's who's who, but everybody's got a song called Rockstar. Lately I've been feeling like one, so I wrote one too. And it goes like, yeah, it goes like, yeah, I got all my idols sliding in my DMs. They got me dead cause they said that I'm killing it. Started out with trucks and hunting season. Now I got my metal up like a kid again. Wasn't trying to make it, then I went and made it. Then I made a song about and they played it. Dang, it's been a good run for a lucky redneck, but I still got a box to check. Cause everybody's got a song called Rockstar, running up the pop chart, talking on they do. I've been Houdini with my commas, my mama getting all these new tattoos. And I ain't saying that I'm Nickelback, kicking it in Cali with today's who's who, but everybody's got a song called Rockstar. Lately I've been feeling like one, so I wrote one too. And it goes like, yeah, it goes like, I just met a kid with it in his left. He just took a pic, said my said he witnessed me for Halloween, and when he did, everybody at the party sang, my town smaller than your town. Damn, y'all, what the hell is my life now? It's like how everybody's got a song called Rockstar, running up the pop chart, talking on they do. I've been Houdini with my commas, my mama getting all these new tattoos. And I ain't saying that I'm Nickelback, kicking it in Cali with today's who's who, but everybody's got a song called Rockstar. Lately I've been feeling like one, so I wrote one too. And it goes like, yeah, it goes like, yeah, it goes like, yeah, it goes like, yeah, it goes like.
B-Town's finest, handsome Lagosian. Name ring bells on both sides of the ocean. Falsetto finesse, swoon baby girl I wear out of the stretcher. She be like, you a part-timer, I'm a all-timer. You a viral artist, I will offline you. Stay far from y'all criers, bar for bar sire. Team full of stars and they all fire. I don't speak.
We find ourselves at the foot of the Rockies, Denver, Colorado, for this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Today, it's the opener of a new NFL season, as it'll be the Tennessee Titans taking on the Denver Broncos. And off we go from Denver. Oh, a good return up past the 30. Khalif Raymond, one man to beat, and he will score. Touchdown, Broncos. So a heck of a start to this one. We haven't even gotten settled in already in the end zone on the opening kickoff.
And you know what happens, Tim? Now you got to translate what that means, because I think for a team to just score, their defense, I think they'll be more aggressive now. They'll be bolder. They're playing with a lead and an early one and some momentum. So if you're the offensive coordinator on the other side of the field, you better be prepared for some heavy pressure coming your way. They're going to try and get another big score and a big one early.
So now the other return teams out there, as they'll try to duplicate what they just saw. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Jameis going to look to throw right away. Oh, the first play of the game going to be intercepted. Picked off by L'Jarius Sneed. And a return will cost him about a dozen yards or so, but his guys do indeed get the football back. Well, they were moving the football through the air early on, but ultimately this opening drive ends with a turnover.
And we've seen this before, haven't we? Sometimes you get those quarterbacks that, hey, they throw the pick early, they're done for the game. I don't think it's the same case with this guy we're watching here, do you?
No, not at all. He'll be back out there. The problem for him now is he has to sit on the sideline. He's going to want that next series to come quickly.
Yeah, he's hoping his defense bails him out.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. Winston now after the fumble recovery. He completes that to Garrett Wilson. Down the sideline he goes. Garrett Wilson. And he's going to be out of bounds here all the way down inside the 10. A big play there on the catch and run. 71 yards. Pretty good yards after the catch there on that crossing route. Is a crossing route good for a quarterback because the receiver's coming across his line of vision?
They love those kind of throws. And how many times have you seen any of what we call an in-breaking route? Quarterback really turns it loose, doesn't he? Has a lot more confidence because he can see the play right in front of him.
Mr. Davis, you're a football lifer, my friend. You called games at the highest level. You know head coaches inside and out.
It's a high-altitude game for us today. Welcome to Empower Field at Mile High Stadium in Denver. Today, two teams hailing from the AFC. Between the Tennessee Titans and the Denver Broncos. Ball teed up. Brandon Aubrey after the kick. And here we go at Mile High. Devin Duvernay to return it. He stopped on the run back of the 27. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Looking to throw right away. On target to his back, Joe Mixon. At the 20. And they're going to have 1st and goal. He's out of bounds just shy of that 5-yard line. They rip off a huge chunk of field as the downs reset.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that. Even if it's not a touchdown, well, you're happy to see the offense produce points in the first trip out there this season. For a kicker, kind of nice to start 1 for 1 as well.
All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. Khalif Raymond to return it. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Jackson looking to throw right away. Laying downfield, he's got it. So that's Dobbs. Touchdown, Denver! The Broncos take the lead on the first play of the drive. It's a Romeo Dobbs touchdown. Brandon Aubrey now on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Broncos one up the opposing field goal. They start with 7 on their opening drive. Aubrey now to kick this one away. Here's Duvernay on the return. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. And I guess they've had enough of this possession. They've got the punter out there on 1st down.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Quick, ready?
First get on the ground to Jahmyr Gibbs. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Y'all gotta pump my taste. Y'all can't talk about basic. We money more Power Rangers. Mine also dangerous. Y'all talk outrageous. Don't get caught in the matrix.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Lamar now from the gun. Escapes the pockets. On the run right, throwing deep down the side. Forces out one, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Marlon Humphrey. And the Titans have it now as he makes the 20th interception of his career.
I know he started the play as a defender. Gosh, he looked good, didn't he? Running it back, he looked like a receiver navigating on that return. The way he saw the field, he baited obstacles and he chewed up yardage in the open space. It'll make those offensive coaches and teammates proud. We've seen defensive players get touches on occasion. I think he just gave himself maybe a look on that side of the ball down the road.
Here's Winston to the air. No finding his back. Mixon. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for first and goal.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him. Turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
First down from the red zone. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. So now it'll be second and goal.
Kate, I think that's a little taster, a little entree of what's to come for this wide receiver. He's going to have to make some plays into some contested coverages, and he couldn't do it right there.
Throwing is Winston. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find a throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. Third down coming up.
Third down and goal at the 9-yard line.
Now he'll throw off the play fake. It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Good pressure from the defense there has them trending in the wrong direction. Cam Little now to attempt this field goal. From the same spot as an extra point here, 32 yards. Little knocks it through. And that cuts the lead back down to a lone point.
Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm. And no better way to feel good than get into that rhythm and start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
Things trim back down to a single-point Brock as they send this off and away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
The Broncos take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for first and 10. They'll start on the ground with Gibbs. And he's officially in enemy territory now. They're going to give him the opposing 49. He picks up 15 on the play. And that'll be good for a Denver first.
Simply put, Kate, that is a drive starter extraordinaire.
One play in, and this drive is already in enemy territory. Oh, looks like the defense got a little too excited there, and that's going to be a penalty. So he jumped too early, and that's going to cost him 5 yards. Encroachment on that previous play, and that makes this a much shorter first and 5. They go play fake with Jackson. This is caught by Jalen Waddle. And he gets in. Touchdown, Denver! The Broncos take a 7-point lead in the first. It's a Jalen Waddle touchdown. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period, end of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
Yeah, you can't do that. Got to avoid hitting the kicker. And because of that, the kickoff will be coming from midfield. Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Good starting field position for the Titans. They've got it, 1st and 10. Running for the first time with Joe Mixon. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
You know, Kate, during draft season, I was talking to an NFL GM, and he said, you know what, in time, we're going to realize tackles for loss are just as big a deal as sacks. Sacks get so much of the popularity. Tackles for loss, when you knock that offense backwards, I promise you, in time, we'll be keeping a closer eye on plays like that one.
2nd and 13. That's one right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
3rd and long for him here. Complete beyond the marker. What a play on 3rd and 13, and this drive will indeed continue.
That is so demoralizing defensively. You do everything right, you draw it up right, you got double coverage, and yet you still can't take the ball away.
Football on that 47-yard line, 1st down. Shotgun snap, they're going to throw. Jump ball caught by his back. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
Kid, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
We're through 1/4 of this opening weekend of football. It's the Broncos out in front. We'll get you back to Mile High after this. We're ready to go with the 2nd quarter, and it's Titans football. They'll begin the quarter with 2nd and 8. Winston to throw it. Finds his man. It's Rashad Bateman. And he's stopped cold at the spot. Ooh, he paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that 1st down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
Winston now. That's him on a quick hitter. And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop.
Hey, you like these results on 1st. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. The shotgun, a give to Mixon. Ooh, they're on that one. Second down's going to end up in a loss of yards.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. Second and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical third down.
Shotgun now on third down. It's caught by Wilson. And he is brought to a stop after he found plenty of room there to run.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
A new set of downs awaits him. Here's 1st and 10. They'll run here. It's Zach Moss who gets it. He will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with 1st and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great block in the spring of guys hitting blocks downfield, and a back who can show off his wheels.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. Mixon hits the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee. The Titans can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead. It's a Joe Mixon touchdown. And he hits the extra points. A little surprised they wouldn't go for 2 in the tie, but at least he made it, so the lead falls to a single point. Trim back down to a single point, Brock, as they send this off and away. They'll bring it out from a couple yards deep. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
On the return, the Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Broncos to the line now. It's 1st and 10. Drive begins with Gibbs. And he gets up for a gain of about 4. Offense in the hurry up here.
It's now 2nd and 6.
2nd and 6 now. Short pass brought in. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. That brings us to the 2-minute warning here at Mile High. The Broncos with a long ways to go for a score. They're set up at the 35 now. First and 10. Here's Jackson. Buys time, rolling right. He tucks it and takes off. And he protects himself with a slide there after a decent gain.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide to practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play. And denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
This is Gibbs on 2nd down. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. It's a pickup of 11. And the Broncos will have a 1st down.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No 3rd down required now.
Pistol snap to Jackson. And the Titans rush brings him down. And the Big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
And right there's the danger, Kate. When you put the ball in the air, how many times do we see these coordinators, when you get a nice run, right, you gain some steam on the ground, you stick with the ground game. They don't, they call the pass, and the defense reacts, and reacts well with a sack.
Another try following the sack. The throw finds Evan Ingram. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line. We have a timeout called by the Broncos. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Wow, certainly found the weak spot in the coverage with that catch. Really goes to show they trust every single player, receiver, running back, in that case, tight end, to be a playmaker in this offense.
All right, looks like they're going to try to power this across. Goal line formation on 3rd and inches. Oh, and they're going to have the fullback try and power for it. And he won't get back to the line, Bronk. They needed one, but they're going to lose one on that play. It's 4th down.
These stops, they don't always make the end-of-game highlight reels, but they absolutely should. The coaches and players know it. Offenses are always counting on yards on that type of run. And anytime it results in a loss, it could be a potential drive killer.
So the choice is made. No 53-yard field goal try. They are going for this first down. Jackson's going to go on 4th. That one finds his man, Ingram. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. Timeout taken by the offense, their second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. 1st and 10 now from the 30. Out of the gun, here's Jackson. Outright, and Ingram makes the grab. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush your passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
Now, just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense. And they can try for some points going into the break. Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. With only 3 seconds remaining, they're going to bring out that field goal unit. From the right hash, this is going to be a 41-yarder. Aubrey puts it through. And that'll push their lead to 4. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. We'll see what the first half adjustments of the season are as they're teed up, and away we go in our second half. We'll bring it out from the middle of the end zone. This isn't even going to make the 20. The coverage team gets to him.
First and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
Getting a pistol formation here first as they come to the line. Straight ahead with Gibbs. And they get to him a good ways downfield from that line of scrimmage.
Kate, a run like that, just everybody gets to breathe. Things become so much easier when you start a drive with momentum like that.
First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
They've got first down from the 31. Another one for Gibbs. Have him gain up a handful there. Dexter Lawrence on the tackle.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got the home run derby, but you know what? Talk to managers, and they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you can win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you, you get runs of that length, it may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
Completed over the middle. And some excellent work on this play. It takes him a while to get to him downfield.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
On first down, it's Gibbs. And he maneuvers through the middle for a gain of 4.
You know, that's a good run right there. Keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6. Jackson looking to throw. On the move, headed right. He's running with it. And he'll score. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos grow the lead coming out of halftime. It's a Lamar Jackson touchdown. His 3rd total score in this game. Well, Brock, it looked like it took the full defense a while to recognize that he was actually running with it. I think it limited their ability to stop what turned into a pretty impressive touchdown.
I think you're exactly right on this one, Kate. Not too many scrambles go this far for a touchdown. And you got to give some credit to the guys around him. None of those receivers, tight ends, well, they just sold it. They didn't look back at him, had they? I think the defense is able to react and stop that touchdown. Instead, that's 6 big points on the board.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Here's Duvernay on the return. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Tennessee to the line. 1st and 10. They'll begin with a run by Mixon. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Here's 2nd and 11. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, 3rd down coming up.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Here he is on 3rd and long. To the left side and reeled in by Wilson. Give him 13 on that play. And the Titans will have a first down.
You know, they call the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
First throw for the backup now. Gets this to Bateman. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. 16 yards on the play. And that'll be a Tennessee first down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, then go to work after.
And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And the Titans will have a first down.
17 yards. And the Titans first down.
Winston looking to throw. Caught near the goal line. He will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with first and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
I've met many receivers in my life that don't love the spotlight, but you got to earn your place there. Easy way to do it, catches just like that, going up into double coverage and making the play anyway.
4 downs now to get in. Here's first and goal. He tries to sneak it. He runs it across. Touchdown. The Titans start the second half with some needed points.
Kate, I think two things were at play here. Not just the brute force to get it done on the QB sneak, but also the element of surprise to run it on first down. Job well done.
Titans keeping their offense on the field. Love it. They're trying for 2.
The Titans will line up for the 2-point conversion.
They send him straight up the middle. Ooh, and he can't shake the defense. They track him down in the backfield, and this 2-point attempt fails.
Titans 19.
Wow, still a full quarter left and down only a score, but here comes an onside kick. This one's covered by the Broncos hands team. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. All right, partner, are you on board with that call we just saw? Yes, they trailed, but it's not a huge lead. It's only in the third quarter. Hold it, you jumped the gun. Now they're in a tougher spot because they didn't recover. Did you say no?
No. No.
Why not?
Because 95% of the time or so, those things fail. Why would you do that this early? No.
And up running left. Here's Gibbs. And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop. They gain 14 on the play. And that'll be good for a Denver first.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
Here's a counter give to Gibbs. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11. The dose of the hurry-up offense here.
A loss of 2 brings up 2nd down at the 30-yard line.
They just get the play off. That's caught. Here comes Jahmyr Gibbs. And they're going to have first and goal when we begin our fourth quarter. We've reached the end of 3 in our Week 1 opener. It's the Broncos with the ball, trying to close out what would currently be a win. All set up for an insurance score here. It's first and goal. Again, left side for Gibbs. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
Say range? Range is not an optional feature for middle linebackers in today's game. It's a prerequisite for the job. And this guy definitely has it. Followed that play from the start, and he ended it with a loss.
It's coming, Lamar. And he'll score. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos make it a 2-possession game here in the 4th. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. They were throwing for it there, and they didn't care who knew about it, Brock. And it turns out, hey, nothing was going to stop them either.
Yeah, there's something about an empty formation. You are declaring into a defense, other than QB draw, this ball is going to be in the air. But at the same time, you also force the defense's hand. There's only so many coverages they can play, and they just exposed them.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Here's Duvernay on the return. And this drive will start inside the 25. heads to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. Here's Winston to the air. Finds him over the middle. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
From the 30 on second down. He puts some power on a deep one left. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's third down.
I think I got the same thought bubble as all the fans in the stands with that one. You just got to tuck it. Don't try to force the issue. You're out there in the open space. Put your head down and go get the first.
Complete beyond the marker. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Working quickly here. Throwing is Winston. Bateman hauls it in. And they'll get there and stop him at the line. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
At the 37-yard line.
Second and 10 now. Total will sin, but it's intercepted. Entering Cooper takes it away. And he's into the end zone with a pick six and a Denver touchdown. Thrown at the depth where linebackers coming to play in coverage, partner. And sure enough, one of them jumps it and takes it to the house.
If you say that, you know what I think about? I think about the depth finder on my fishing boat. You're absolutely right. This is where these linebackers love to lurk and can do some serious damage.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick six as it's sent away. Here's Duvernay on the return. Making some progress here. Nice effort here. They're going to tackle him just shy of the 35. Ball at the 33 for first down.
Here we go, shot. 19 Chargers, 19 Chargers. 38.
And he'll be stopped after just about a yard. Second and 9 coming up.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Can lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's second and 9. They're going play action. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
That was a situation where I think the previous drive, really affected the decision-making there. Coming off a pick, he wasn't about to challenge the coverage. Instead, well, he just took his medicine.
Third and long for him here. Going to be knocked away, incomplete.
The ability to track the ball. The ball skills isn't just knocking it away, and that's a beautiful job there, Kate. The ball skills is also being able to track the ball on a deeper throw like that. If he doesn't swat it away, we're looking at a huge gain.
That brings us to the 2-minute warning here in Denver. Broncos looking like they'll start this season with a win. All right, Denver getting everybody set, so they've got first and 10. On the draw, this is Gibbs. Escapes a defender. All the way, touchdown, Denver! The Broncos put up even more points in a win. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown.
Okay, that's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards, but the elite backs, they can take it to the house.
Extra point from Aubrey is up and good. And the Broncos continue piling on to this lead. Aubrey now to kick this one away. Here's Duvernay on the return. Titans to the line now. 1st and 10.
Hey, stop. Let's go. Ready. You ready? Here we go.
Running to start the drive and mix it. He's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now, 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
It's mixed in on 2nd down. And whatever they were trying to do there is not going to work. Defenders all over it, so they take him down for a loss.
I know they say it any time he comes up in an interview, but they appreciate having him on this defense so much, Kate, because of plays like that one. Those are great instincts. It takes instincts and want to come up and run support, and not many corners can make that stop.
Third down. Broncos loading up that secondary. They're in the dime here. Here's Winston. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
And he's taken to the ground after a nice push downfield. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Play action on 1st down. Down the field. He's got Wilson. And this one will get them into enemy territory. They can stop quickly. Catch moves into the 48. The timeout's taken now as we have 1, possibly 2 snaps remaining in this ball game. They'll throw it again. Taking a final shot at the end zone. And we all saw it. Flag came out just before that one fell incomplete. They may still get some big yards out of this one. Well, the pass interference might have prevented the touchdown there, but it gives this offense the yards and a great chance to punch it in anyway. Defense, no doubt, still recovering from that interference call, Brock, but they've got to buckle down here. It's 1st and goal. The outcome's decided here, but we got a timeout with 2 seconds on the clock so they can think it over before their final play. All right, 1 more snap to play here. Here he goes, 1 final shot. And there's our last stand image of this game. It's intercepted. Minka Fitzpatrick has got it. So to decide it, many mile-high salutes throughout the building. It's a win at home for the Broncos. Well, partner, long season ahead, but undoubtedly a good start here today, getting the win in week 1.
Yeah, a bad start now on the other side can snowball on you. 1 loss into 2 into 3 and so on. But you get that early win, it can get you playing at a midseason level in the early goings of a season and lead to a really good start that has you talking playoff hopes in the front half of the schedule.
That does it for another broadcast of the NFL on EA Sports. With my partner in the booth, Brock Hewitt, I'm Kate Scott. The Broncos are winners, as we'll see you next time from Denver.
Act your age, ain't just the barbers where you catch a fade. Face covered, cutting through your garden like a masquerade. Before I catch a L up, catch a plane. I probably f*** you before I f*** your chain. Switch it up, it's rap, pixie dust. Money ain't to us, broski went and you better fix her up. I just bought a crib to a chick, she got the biggest. And when I saw your sister rat with the fishing hook, listen up, I've had to hit the cup. So if I swing my fist, you going in, so wish me luck. Bounce. paper, I'm a bounce, bounce, bounce. I tell Shorty spin around and watch it bounce, bounce, bounce. Every time I hit the stage, I make it bounce, bounce, yeah, bounce. I just pull up to the crib and then I'm right back on that. Been stocked up, I ain't coming home with a full. All you rappers still washed up, I don't push weight, I just pull chips. She ain't pulling the socks up, when it's half time she get full. Finna leave the boxed up like send it, make a play and I exit. Money boy making London money, spent most of my life on the M6, yeah. Get rich or die trying, no let. Been out here for like 8 years, come from Volkswagen to Bentley's, little. What's your run up cash, double back. Baby, show me what your mama made and make that. Yeah, made up. You got such a pretty face, but I want. Tell her I'm ready, the check coming heavy. I bought them made busy, no this ain't a Chevy. The king of my city, can't nobody check me. They know where I'm at if they coming to get me. I've been in the pocket like keys in a wallet. If you think you got it, then pull up and bet me. I'm keeping it solid and just being honest. You ain't gotta like me, but gotta respect me, make it bounce. Boy, if you ain't talking paper, I'm a bounce. I tell Shorty spin around and watch it bounce. Every time I hit the stage, I make it, yeah. I just pull up to the crib and then I bounce. Boy, if you ain't talking paper, I'm a bounce. I tell Shorty spin around and watch it bounce. Every time I hit the stage, I make it, yeah. I just pull up to the crib and then I.
The new season starts now. I'm Scott Hansen, and you are tuned in to the brand new EA Sports Weekly Recap for Week 1. We start way down in Sao Paulo, Brazil. The Chiefs and Chargers kicking off the season in the NFL's International Series. And it's Kyle Pitts. One of his 2 touchdown catches in the game coming right here. The Chargers begin Jim Harbaugh Year 2 with a Week 1 victory. From there, it's off to Atlanta. Let's look in on the Falcons as they play host to the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. And it's Luke Musgrave. He'll take it all the way to the end zone. What a play for the score. The Buccaneers are able to come away with their first victory on the season. Got one more to show you. Let's go to Denver. It's the Broncos taking on the Tennessee Titans. And it's Romeo Doubs. He's one of the 4 verticals on this route, and it's a deep shot. They connect. The Broncos wind up winning this one in front of the home crowd to begin the new season. So that'll put a bow on this one. For all the hardworking men and women here in Orlando, Scott Hansen saying goodnight. We'll see you next week right here on EA Sports.